1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The sky is blue, the grass is green, the birds are high up in the tree.
I'm Damien Thornborough, I'm the project manager for the Desert Feed Tours. Desert Feed Tour, it's a reconciliation based project. Its focus is on creating awareness of indigenous music.
My name's Emily Minchin, I'm the Executive Officer for Desert Feed Incorporated. I'm organiser of the Desert Feed Tours to remote communities in WA. I play viola, I'm a classically trained musician. We play in the Orphans Band on the tours and in Perth, and also coordinate a little bit of the workshops. I do a music sight reading one and also assist in the songwriting performances and things like that.
G'day, my name is Ewan Buckley. I am working usually as the sound engineer for the Desert Feed Tour, and I also perform on tour and do a bit of helping out with whatever else needs to be done. We've just strengthened and deepened our relationships with the communities that we visit every year on a recurring basis, but as word spreads about what we do, more and more people want to be a part of it, so things keep growing exponentially, I think.
From the education perspective, inspiring children to develop their talents through indigenous role models and creating further opportunities, awareness of the opportunities that are available, and just creating and developing musical ideas with kids, and hopefully forming or getting them or helping them to form bands through providing musical equipment and access to those technologies. And then with the existing musicians, our ultimate aim would be to successfully record and produce indigenous music in a natural environment that would would gain some national and international attention. Yeah, so we've got this big four-wheel drive truck, and it basically converts into a stage, and everything is in a sea container, and it comes out of it and hopefully is being protected and is dust proof by the time we get out there, so it's all in one piece.
I've been seeing some deadly dances up in here. They're gonna rip it up. Ready? Hang away. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm making statements, shaping away, getting my artwork set like clay, hard to the surface, burn like a furnace. With the purpose, I put it on display.
These ones are called faders. Learning how to use the mixing desk, so these guys can mix when I'm performing on stage tonight.
What do you think about that, Jacinta and Alicia?
Cool.
You looking forward to it?
Yeah.
What did you get up to today?
I was just planning our first gig in front of people that we don't know.
And, just creating and developing musical ideas with kids, and hopefully forming or getting them or helping them to form bands through providing musical equipment and access to those technologies.
Last year we rocked into town and had some instruments that were donated by sponsors. I think it was BHP. They donated some instruments for the community. So could you just tell us like what that meant to you guys and how that sort of helped out with the music there in the community?
It was good because we had something that we like to do. We had instruments, and yeah, as soon as we left them there, we went there, messed around with them, started a band, started teaching the young fellas. Yeah, and we got something going.
Our workshops are very non-intrusive, so they're still an interventional tool, but there's no duress for students to perform. They can participate, watch, or come and leave at their own pleasure. So there's no pass or fail, and because of that lack of any pressure, it makes our workshops more accessible.
If you want to see me do a beatbox. Alright. Are you ready? Are you sure? Are you really, really sure? Alright, here we go. Hold up. Hold up.
I think everyone in some way is engaged in the community.
I want to be at
Yongalina. The two boys. And one for you too. Tria. You're a star. Star of the shot.
Desert Feet Tour became incorporated mid last year, and since then we've been working on business plans and strategic plans.
We've developed partnerships with Western Desert Sports Council, which has organised the Western Desert Sports Carnivals, and we've also got a partnership now with Diabetes WA to incorporate healthy lifestyle messages on the tours, in particular the workshops and the songwriting with the kids.
We were fortunate enough to be sponsored a studio live mixing desk by PreSonus. They're a sound engineering company that make digital mixers, amongst other things. And this unit is a 24-channel mixer, so it's a live mixer that you'll see the sound engineer twiddling knobs and sliding faders of at the front of the house. But it also records all of those 24 channels independently, so we can get excellent quality recordings from the musicians when they're playing live on stage, so we don't have to go back to a studio. We can record their performances as they are on stage, which for any artist is a really important thing, to be able to listen back to your performance, to be able to critique yourself and other band members and move ahead as a band and as an artist. So that gift from PreSonus was a real leap forward, I think, for us. We can get high quality recordings live on stage with a minimum of effort, I guess, which is important when we're touring. Then I can come back to the studio and mix them down, as I'm mixing down now, mixing the Warralong Band from a community just east of Port Hedland. As we've been making all of these recordings and meeting artists who are excellent and there's a high demand for their music, we sort of realised that we were sort of a main point of reference for most people out in the communities for music. So again, with that, the mixing desk given to us by PreSonus, we're able to record everyone that plays. So when someone taps me on the shoulder and says, "Hey, have you got a CD of that thing last night?" I can say, yes, we'll make one up quite soon. It'll be of a good quality. We bought a CD duplicator, which allows us to duplicate 20 CDs at a time and print on the face, so we can get professional quality recordings on a professional quality disc. So it follows from that we can become, I guess, a distributor of music. But along with all that kind of thing is the assignment of artistic rights, songwriting credits and performance credits. It was very hard for people in communities to access the normal or mainstream way of distributing royalties for their music through APRA. So we were advised by APRA that we should become a record label or a music publisher, to form agreements with artists that we would manage their songwriting rights on their behalf and return any royalties back to them, which effectively made us a record label. So we sought advice from Mike Cusack from Creative Legal, who helped us out with sort of formulating agreements and building a bit of a structure for Desert Feet Records. So now we are a music publisher. We've signed an agreement with the Kirakara band. We've produced one EP with them, which has been selling like hotcakes, I believe, out in the communities especially. But once we get them back into a studio and produce a studio quality EP or album, we're pretty confident that's going to be quite a success in the broader market as well. But even for the market of music in the communities, demand is absolutely huge. They don't get much access to recordings of their own music in their own languages. Madu language, Pindabi language, Nungamata are three that we've got recordings of now that people ask us for all the time. So now that we're a record label, we have the legal basis from which to operate and distribute people's music. Another reason why formation of Desert Feet Records could be a great step forward for us is, or not just for us, for everybody, is that it gives us, I guess, the capacity and the focus to be able to get these recordings of remote Aboriginal languages, I guess, expressed through contemporary music. So it's a kind of a melding of culture. Sometimes they're singing about old stories or semi-traditional sort of stories in language, but through the desert reggae rock, or 60s inspired surf instrumental rock. So it's a pretty cool mashup of cultures which we might be able to introduce, I guess, to broader markets and really just demonstrate, I guess, the richness of language and diversity of language and culture that exists throughout all of Australia, I guess, but especially in the regions we travelled through, the Western Desert and the Kimberley and the Pilbara. There's a lot of stories out there and a lot of different languages and cultures that those stories belong to. So through our travels and through our recordings, we're capturing snippets of those things from young people through to very old people, from country and western through to reggae. So it's a pretty cool, I guess, cool avenue to deliver those cultures or those expressions of culture to broader markets through music. Everybody loves music.
When I was a little kid in school, yeah, they used to teach me, the teacher taught me.
They're learning a lot about, how to play. But they've been learning. They wanted to go to Yeoman or Robin one day, or might be Mikazera or Kuyu or Man Magnet, or Wyalong. I mean Willona. Play. And I have to get more songs in their mind.
What do you think about the work that Desert Feet Tour have done out here?
Great, really good, really great job, and we like them, and they're really good with people, and the band group. They're really good, and we like them.
The previous tour that we just ran in July, our main contributors obviously to that tour were VHP, and Newcrest are a recurrent sponsor for us now, have helped us considerably. We also have McMahon, who provide our transport, and Cole Clark Guitars, who are ongoing sponsor. Also have to just say quick thanks to Officeworks and to Creative Legal for their expertise.